The imaginary line around which Earth rotates, it runs through Earth from pole to pole. Axis. The axis is the line that Earth spins around, causing day and night. Finding the perfect balance when riding a bicycle can be a tricky challenge. Just as a bicycle needs its wheels to spin around their axles to maintain stability and direction, Earth rotates around an imaginary line, its axis, to maintain its orientation in space. The bicycle's axle acts like Earth's axis, providing a central line that ensures smooth and steady movement, much like how Earth's rotation keeps our days and nights consistent. The path of one body around another, like Earth's orbit around the Sun. Orbit. An orbit is the curved path that an object takes around a star, planet, or moon due to gravity. Imagine trying to keep a hula hoop spinning steadily around your waist. Just like the hula hoop needs the perfect balance of speed and rhythm to stay in motion around your body, Earth needs the right balance of speed and gravitational pull to maintain its orbit around the Sun. In this analogy, your waist represents the Sun, the hula hoop is Earth, and the rhythmic motion you use to keep it spinning is similar to the gravitational force and momentum that keep Earth in its orbit. A natural body that revolves around a planet. Moon. A moon is a celestial object that orbits a planet, reflecting sunlight and affecting tides on Earth. Imagine trying to keep a hula hoop spinning around your waist. Just like how the hula hoop revolves around your body, a moon is a natural body that revolves around a planet. In this analogy, your waist represents the planet, while the hula hoop is like the moon, continuously orbiting due to the balance of forces, gravity for the moon and your movement for the hula hoop, keeping both in motion around their central point. Changes in the shape of the moon as seen from Earth. Moon phase. Moon phase is the appearance of the illuminated portion of the moon that we see from Earth as it orbits our planet. Imagine trying to watch a movie on a laptop screen while someone keeps adjusting the screen angle. Just like the movie's image appears differently depending on the angle, the moon's phases change based on the angle from which we view the illuminated part of the moon. In both cases, the changes in appearance are due to the perspective from which light, the movie's backlight or the sun's light on the moon, is observed, highlighting how perspective alters what we see. A group of planets and other objects that revolve around a sun, solar system. A solar system is a collection of planets and other celestial bodies orbiting a star. Imagine trying to keep track of all the people moving around you in a busy shopping mall. Just like the way shoppers navigate around a central hub of stores, planets and other celestial objects orbit around the sun in a solar system. In this analogy, the mall represents the solar system, the central hub of stores is the sun, and the shoppers are akin to the planets and other objects, each following its own path, but all revolving around the same central point. A large body that revolves around the sun or star. Planet. A planet is a big object in space that moves in a path around a star, like Earth does around the sun. Imagine trying to find the perfect rhythm on a busy roundabout, where you must navigate without colliding with others. This is similar to how planets revolve around the sun, maintaining a consistent orbit while avoiding any collisions. Just like cars on a roundabout follow a circular path around a central point, planets orbit the sun in a regular, predictable manner, each maintaining its own path and speed to ensure a harmonious dance in the vastness of space. A body of ice, rock, and dust that orbits the sun. A comet is a celestial object that develops a glowing head and tail as it gets closer to the sun. Imagine trying to juggle multiple tasks at work while keeping everything organized and on track. This scenario is similar to a comet, which is a body composed of ice, rock, and dust that orbits the sun, maintaining its path amidst the vastness of space. Just as each task, ice, rock, and dust, needs to stay together to form a coherent workflow, the comet, the tasks orbit around your central goal, the sun, ensuring that everything remains in motion and aligned with your objectives. A huge ball of very hot gases like the sun. A star is a massive, bright sphere of plasma held together by gravity that produces energy through nuclear fusion at its core. Imagine you're at a crowded concert, feeling the heat from the tightly packed crowd around you. Just like the warmth and energy you experience in that dense gathering, a star is a huge ball of very hot gases where particles are packed closely together, generating immense heat and light. The crowd's body heat and movement are like the nuclear reactions in a star's core, constantly churning and producing the energy that radiates outward, much like the sun's energy reaching us. A huge ball of very hot gases at the center of our solar system, it is a star. The sun is a massive star that provides light and heat to Earth. Imagine trying to keep a large family warm during a chilly winter night. Just like how a fireplace in the center of a room radiates heat to everyone gathered around it, the sun serves as a massive, fiery ball at the center of our solar system, radiating warmth and light to the planets orbiting it. The fireplace is to your family as the sun is to the solar system, with both acting as central sources of heat and energy that sustain life and activity. A pattern or shape formed by a group of stars. Constellation. A constellation is a recognizable grouping of stars in the night sky that forms a pattern and is often named after mythological figures or animals. Imagine trying to assemble a jigsaw puzzle without a picture on the box to guide you. Just like how you need to focus on the shape and fit of each puzzle piece to create a coherent image, identifying a constellation involves recognizing patterns among a seemingly random scatter of stars. In both cases, the individual pieces or stars might seem unrelated at first, but when you connect them correctly, they form a meaningful picture or pattern, illustrating how we make sense of chaos by finding order within it. A massive system of stars, gases, and dust held together by gravity. A galaxy is a huge collection of stars and other matter bound together by gravity. Imagine trying to keep a group of friends together at a crowded concert where everyone is being pushed and pulled by the crowd. Just like how your friends stick close to you to avoid getting lost, a galaxy is a massive system of stars, gases, and dust, all held together by gravity, preventing them from drifting apart in the vastness of space. In this analogy, gravity acts like the bond of friendship, keeping everything, stars, gas, and dust, clustered together despite the chaotic movements around them, much like how your group stays unified amidst the concert's bustling crowd. Everything that exists, including the stars, planets, and energy. Universe. The universe is the vast space that contains all matter and energy, including galaxies, stars, and planets. Imagine you're trying to organize a cluttered room filled with various items like books, clothes, gadgets, and furniture. Just like you need to find a place and purpose for each item to create a functional and harmonious living space, the universe organizes everything that exists, from stars and planets to energy, to form a coherent and interconnected cosmos. In this analogy, the cluttered room represents the universe's vast expanse. Each item symbolizes celestial bodies or forms of energy, and your organization efforts mirror the laws of physics that govern the universe's structure and behavior. The motion of one body around another, like the Earth around the Sun. Revolution. In science, revolution is the circular or elliptical movement of an object around another object or point. Imagine you're trying to stay in the loop with a group of friends, always rotating between each other's homes for gatherings. Just like you revolve around your friends' homes, the Earth revolves around the Sun in a never ending orbit. In this analogy, your group of friends is like the gravitational pull of the Sun, constantly drawing you back into the cycle of visits, ensuring a stable and consistent pattern of movement, just as the Sun's gravity keeps the Earth in its orbit. The turning of a planet on its axis, rotation. Rotation is the circular movement of an object around an internal axis. Imagine trying to evenly toast a marshmallow over a campfire without burning it. Just as you slowly rotate the marshmallow to ensure all sides get the right amount of heat, a planet rotates on its axis to ensure that all parts experience sunlight and darkness. In this analogy, the marshmallow represents the planet, the campfire acts like the sun, and the careful rotation mimics the planet's rotation, which allows for even distribution of light and heat across its surface. A body of rock and metal that orbits the sun. Asteroids are like giant space rocks that travel around the sun, mainly found between Mars and Jupiter in the asteroid belt. Imagine you're trying to find the perfect spot for your keys in your house so that they're easy to find when you need them. This is similar to how an asteroid finds its spot in the vastness of space, orbiting the sun, just like your keys orbit the central location in your home. Just as you wouldn't leave your keys in a random place, but rather in a designated spot where they can be easily accessed, an asteroid follows a defined path around the sun, maintaining its position in the cosmic house of our solar system. A large planet made up mostly of gases, like Jupiter or Saturn. Gas giant. A gas giant is a massive planet primarily composed of hydrogen and helium gases. Imagine trying to carry a bag filled with balloons through a windy park. It's challenging because the bag is mostly air, making it light and hard to control. This scenario is similar to a gas giant like Jupiter or Saturn, as these planets are primarily composed of gases, which makes them light and vast, but without a solid surface to stand on. Just as the bag of balloons appears large and voluminous but lacks a solid core, gas giants are massive in size but consist mostly of swirling gases with no solid ground beneath. A device that makes distant objects appear closer. Telescope. A telescope is a tool that uses lenses or mirrors to help us see faraway objects like stars and planets. Imagine trying to read a sign from far away when your eyesight isn't perfect. Just like squinting helps you focus and bring the details of the sign into view, a telescope uses lenses and mirrors to collect and magnify light, making distant stars and planets look closer. In both cases, the challenge is about enhancing perception. Whether by adjusting your eyes or using a telescope, both methods serve to bridge the gap between your current vision and the distant object you wish to see more clearly. A spacecraft that carries scientific instruments, but no human crew. Space probe. A space probe is a robotic spacecraft that collects data from space to help scientists learn about different celestial bodies. Imagine trying to get groceries from a store that's too far to walk to, and you can't go yourself. Just like how you'd send a friend with a list of items you need, a space probe is sent out with a set of scientific instruments to gather data from space without needing a human crew. In this analogy, the grocery list represents the scientific objectives. The friend is the space probe, and the groceries are the data collected, highlighting how both scenarios involve sending something or someone else to gather what you need when you can't go yourself. Occurs when Earth's shadow falls on the moon. Lunar eclipse. A lunar eclipse happens when the Earth comes between the sun and the moon, blocking sunlight from reaching the moon. Imagine you're trying to watch a movie on your TV, but someone walks in front of the screen, blocking your view. This scenario is similar to a lunar eclipse, where the Earth gets between the sun and the moon, casting a shadow over the moon. In this analogy, the TV screen represents the moon, the person blocking the screen is Earth, and the light from the TV is the sun's light that gets blocked, causing the eclipse of your view. A large pit on Earth or any object in space created by an impact from a smaller object. Crater. A crater is a bowl-shaped depression formed when a meteorite or other object hits a surface. Imagine you're at a beach and you watch as a child throws a stone into the sand, creating a small depression where it lands. This scene is quite similar to how craters form on Earth or other celestial bodies when a smaller object, like a meteor, strikes their surface and creates a large pit. Just as the stone disrupts the smooth surface of the sand by transferring its energy into the ground and pushing the particles aside, a meteor impacts a planet's surface, transferring its kinetic energy, displacing material, and forming a crater. Occurs when the moon's shadow falls on Earth. Solar eclipse. A solar eclipse happens when the moon moves between the Earth and the sun, blocking sunlight from reaching the Earth. Imagine you're sitting in a room trying to watch your favorite TV show, but someone stands in front of the screen, blocking your view. This situation is similar to a solar eclipse, where the moon positions itself between the Earth and the sun, casting a shadow over a portion of the Earth. Just like the person obstructing your view of the TV, the moon blocks the sun's light from reaching certain areas on Earth's surface, creating the shadow that we perceive as a solar eclipse.